In addition to the law's requirements, really, that you manage your staff, number one, by showing fairness or equity, and number two, meeting the burden of proof requirements, which basically translate to mean you've got to find a way of documenting your staffing issue. There are two specific sections related to absences that every manager in Malaysia needs to be aware about. The first is Section 15, subsection 2 of our Employment Act, which states that when an employee is absent for more than 2 consecutive workdays, he or she is liable to have breached the terms of their employment. Roughly, this gives the company a right to potentially dismiss the staff. What you as a manager need to know is that Section 15, subsection 2 only applies after the 3rd day of absence. More than 2 consecutive work days is taken to include the 3rd day as well. All right. So you would have to wait for 3 consecutive work days of absence without the staff contacting or attempting to contact the company before you can initiate Section 15, subsection 2. So that's one section very important that every manager needs to know about. The second section is called Section 60 F subsection 2. Now, under this section, it states that when an employee is absent due to medical reasons, i.e. he or she has an MC or medical certificate, he or she nevertheless must inform the company of the medical certificate within 48 hours from the commencement of their medical leave. This means that, say for instance, I am absent on Monday and I go to a doctor and I have a medical certificate that gives me 2 days medical leave on Monday, Tuesday. Or for instance, I may even get 5 days medical leave. Now, the law obliges that I, as an employee, must contact my company within 48 hours from the commencement of my starting day. Which means if work hours start at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, I am obliged to contact the company by 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. And if I fail to inform the company, even if I have that medical certificate, I actually have breached the terms of my employment, and this could actually result in the employee's possible termination from service. Right? So these are the two sections every manager in Malaysia needs to know about with regard to managing absences.